All right, time for another fibble. This is the game that's just like Wordle, but on every row, one of the clues is a lie or a fib. Starting us with admit today, and I admit that I do not have an obvious follow-up word. I like repeat letters, but they keep starting us with grays, which aren't great. I definitely want to do the D. What else do we want to do? My first thought is like audit, but I like to repeat it in the same spot so that it helps with identifying the contradictions. Let's do adult. We'll repeat some of the letters. Okay, one of the two D's is a lie, therefore the A's and the T's are definitely true. And at least one of the U or the L is definitely in the word. So, what do I want to do now? Let's just do audit, just because. Okay, so one of the two U's is a lie, therefore, well, we know these are true, but one of the two U's is a lie, therefore the D's are definitely gray. That's the lie, these are true. Oop, which means that's true, which means that's the lie. So there is a U. Now we don't necessarily know that this U is true because we know there is a U in the word, and so therefore this could be true, or it could be the lie, because it could be that it's supposed to be green and it's in the middle, in which case there is an L. So let's see, maybe we could do something UL E, or we could do no, we can't. I mean, we could do jewel. The J is not great, but you know, if it shows up yellow, then we'll be suspicious that that is the lie. Okay. Well, that wasn't very helpful, was it? So interesting that whichever one of the U or the L is the lie, it's the L again. Okay, well that's helpful. So we know that either this U or this L is a lie, right? Whichever one is the lie, it has to be the lie again because it got the same thing. Therefore, these have to be true. So there's no O, there's no E. There's no A, I, O, or E. So we've only got U, unless there could be a Y, right? We could do something ULLY. The L would be the lie, the U's would be true. That's possible. That's possible. Let's do fully. Why not? Okay, so that wasn't very helpful. Because you can't say, oh, well, one of these two is a lie, since they're different. Because if there's one L in the word, let's say there's an L at the beginning, this would be true, this would be true, and this would be true. If the second one was yellow and the first one was gray, that would tell us more. So it's interesting that we got the U and the L yellow again, though. Let's do bulky. Okay, so finally, one of these U's is a lie, one of these Y's is a lie, everything else has to be true. There is one L, and there's not an L in the fourth spot, which means these are true, because we know there's an L in the word, we know the L is not fourth, therefore, the yellow L in the fourth spot has to be true, so these are the lies, and we know that there is a U in the word, because the gray U was a lie, therefore, these have to be green, there is a U third. Now, unless there's two U's, second and third, well, we know that this is, okay, well, we know that this is a lie, because there is a U in the word. Okay, I was gonna say, it's probably not gonna be that there's a U, yeah, it has to be that, never mind, okay, anyways, so that one's true, lie, true, so there's no, oh, there is a K though. Okay, so we've got a U, we do have an L, and there is a K, and the L is not fourth. So, interesting. So there's the U there, there's an L, it could be last, then you'd have to have the K towards the beginning. But if the K is at the end, maybe NK? Ooh, clunk would be interesting. With another K? Or is that with a C? Clunk is with a C, I think. It'd be really interesting if it was a K, because then it'd be spelled wrong. But let's try clunk. Okay. Well, we know the U is true. Man, okay. So, no, I was gonna say it could be flunk, but it can't because we know there's no F. So if either the C or the N is true. Okay, so if the N is true, I don't. Okay, first of all, I don't think the L or the K can be the lie. Let's address that first. If the L is the lie, and we know there's an L in the word, and there's an L, so if the L is the lie, the K is true. So therefore, the L has to be at the beginning. But that means the C and the N are true. So it would have to be LNUCK, which is nonsense. So the L can't be the lie. Can the K be the lie? Well, you have the same problem. You have the LU already. K can't be fourth. If the K at the end is a lie, then that has to be this way. And now you have to have CN, because those both have to be true if the K is the lie. And that's nonsense. So the K has to be true. So the N or the C is the lie. If the C is the lie, that means the N is true, which means you have to put the N over here. And so there's no C, and that's nonsense. So I don't think the C can be the lie. Therefore, the N is the lie. The C is true, which means it has to be this. Now, I think it has to be pluck. I think that's the only thing that works is pluck. There we go. Very nice. Well, it took more guesses than usual. I just wasn't getting much help at the beginning there, but we still got there with one guess to spare in the end. And, you know, by the time you get a guess with no grays, that's super helpful because you know most of those letters are in the word. So anyways, be sure to admit in the comments how many guesses it took you to fully get the answer. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more.